today, if you've seen the thumbnail, you already know. I thought you
I was making sure I wasn't advertising for nobody that ain't, sponsored us. You know what I'm saying?
The importance of today, if you've seen the thumbnail, is we got a little clip from Married at First Sight. That's the name of the show.
Why do you think that you have the desire in this very short amount of time to go out with your friends every weekend, even if it's not every single day?
A couple, a woman named Alexis, a brother named Justin, and things ain't looking very well for them.
Why do you feel that you're ready to be married and that you want to remain married?
Because it's just like, I wouldn't be trying this hard. This is not who I am. Like, I am a committed person, I'm a loyal person, but I typically, if it doesn't bring me peace and I'm frustrated and it's just something that's continual, I'm out. So for me, that commitment alone, I feel like that's why I'm ready to be married. Like, I'm really just like...
Do you feel you're ready to be married to Justin in particular?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There it is. What was it like just now, Justin, for you to hear your wife say that she does not feel ready to be married to you?
I had my mind made up. I called her and text. I was like, yeah, I'm putting you as my beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm moving. Like, I want this, but I'm not trying to be an option. Because like I told her, I value her and she's a catch, but I also make it clear, I'm a catch too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be treated as an option.
I am trying so hard.
And I appreciate,
I try so hard with this, I try so hard with this man.
You bully. You bully. Talking about no. Did Damani say nothing offensive, He said nothing offensive just now. But everything you listen to, all you hear is wah, 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 and everything is stabbing at you because of conviction. Because you guilty. You know you're not coming in here genuine, and you know you're not actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you taking the man saying he values you, but he values himself too? He's not allowed to value himself. Then, oh my God, I want to, I can't think straight. That one got me. That one got me. My man is telling you, first off, why would you want a soft, pansy dude that can't stand up for himself? Secondly, that doesn't value himself and be able to say that I'm not an option. No. Because I don't think you want to be anyone's that you care about's option. And this man said, I'm about to put you on the paperwork. My man was talking.
Let him know.
He was flowing. And he was trying to make another point. And you jump in, but you got to be heard now. No. But guess what? The therapist was right. You already got your way set in your mind. There's nothing he could do or say to sway. Matter of fact, they say that women, they break their own rules for guys that they want.
Oof.
The guys they don't really, they make rules for those guys. So it's either make or break, and she's making them up as she goes along for you, buddy.
Not only
so sorry
is that profound, and I love it. The make or break.
Yeah, man.
Right? And this gonna come up later, and I'm trying not to bite. I just
hey, man, shout out to the manosphere.
Yes, sir. But the fact of the matter is, you pointed to it, is he respectfully let you talk. When you told him he was cutting you off, and your immediate reaction when he telling you, that's a problem.
So, healthy communication is teetering, pegging high to Mr. Justin.
But like the video we had before with Cynthia G and Dr. Umar, the second this is not a case. This ain't two adults talking no more.
No more.
It's
no
a
more. You have a child. We are dealing with an immature child.
Yes.
And now you have to. What is it? You have to. I forgot what they call it. It's the sign method. It's something insults. and the need to be right. Like I forgot what the acronym is, but it's basically it's sign language. It's what they call it. But it's like basically how as soon as someone is speaking and the direction they're trying to go in is not happening, they basically buck. They basically get angry. They basically try to make you feel bad for whatever is going on, for
foreshadowing,
for whatever you feel is right. They're like, they want to turn the victim and turn the tables and
foreshadowing. He don't even know it. He's never seen this video before.
Oh no. It's habitual. It's
Ooh.
It's like we could write it down. You could write it down almost like a sequence of mathematical. Boom. That's the word I was gonna learn. I was gonna say it's mathematical, dog. It's systematic. Like it happens by cause and effect. Because guess what? You saw it escalate. The girl took extra swigs of the wine. That wasn't no regular schmegular glass of wine. It probably wasn't the first. All I'm saying is my lady went and drank a little more confidence so that she could ball up, she could gumption up and come in there full force because she wasn't gonna back down.
Like everything that I don't typically do, I've done in this marriage. My dog, Newton, that is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. And his dog attacked.
So this bit here, she has a little scrawny dog. He had a dog like mine, he has like a fat man dog.
Gotcha.
So again, when we talk about animals and humans, they like, but they ain't alike. Right. So she take this scrawny dog and his dog, like, hey, little B word, he bites it. This my space. So she takes that to him to say like, okay, well, that just means you're a bad trainer. No, your dog come in his space. The dogs don't. It takes time.
They establish the hierarchy. Yeah.
What happens is her dog stays. He puts his dog in the training camp, and so now she keeps holding it like her dog is end all be all. Like this man don't. I'm gonna tell you, I got two dogs.
No.
I got two dogs.
You got to put both of them in there.
I got two dogs, and I got a daughter, and I love my daughter to life.
Right.
And if my dogs, my wife and I talk, if my dogs bite my daughter, I'm on they behind, and I'm fighting my wife. We in trouble because I'm getting rid of them, but it ain't gonna be easy. My daughter comes first.
Heard it.
I only bring this up because I'm gonna fight my wife because they act unruly around her. I don't play that. So they act differently. So if one of them get the grounder like he did, I'm punching you in your nose and you out. Because I will never
immediately,
tolerate.
Not even hesitating. Not even talking to the dog. Like, out. You're like hitting while you're talking.
No, out. You're done. Right? But I love my dogs deeply and dearly. I love my daughter to the end of the earth.
Right.
So for him to say, okay, I'm willing to put my dog in the camp.
That's deep.
To a stranger.
Right.
That is not an easy feat, but he holding it, and she disregarding all that obviously because she don't even respect him enough to let him talk.
She's insensitive as well. She's a freaking emotional leper, man. She's insensitive, dog. She's so selfish. Get out of here.
Oh my God. Oh, it's keywords. I love it. I just had to get that context so you understand what they were talking about.
Black American queen, God.
And I still was just like, I'm gonna stay. Like everything that this man has thrown at me, I have stayed in.
And he gave up his dog's not here right now, right?
Thank you, right?
Now, did you see the way wifey looked at Buddy after he affirmed what the doctor said? The man ain't even say it. Why you ain't looking at the doctor like that? Because guess what? You can't son the doctor. You gotta respect the doctor because the doctor's the doctor. The doctor's the authority on this show. Also, she probably, if she was wise, she'd be the executive producer where she could take your check off of this show and kick you off the show. But yeah, that's probably why you got sunned by the doctor. And now you're upset and you want to impose your emotions and your bad woes and will and horribleness on this man, whom is a good dude. I have seen no fault in this man yet, except his perpetual allowances of you.
You mentioned earlier, you was like, him and your age is 33 where you wouldn't let him talk. I said me at 22, I'm not gonna sit there and shout over you. I'm gonna stay at you, and I'm gonna get up and walk. You gonna know that right now, how I'm taking this is you trying to challenge me. And when I told you when I was growing up, I wasn't good at talking, so we fighting.
I'm not eloquent in those moments.
And what I don't condone is beating on women. But I don't condone women beating on men or taking advantage of the fact that she knows a man is not going to hit her. So she can talk to him any type of way he wants. So I'm going to remove myself. No sense.
Because that's one of the things that I'm making sure that I teach my daughter. Yes. Do not
antagonize, interrogate.
Let's get the mean girl mentality out of you. It is not okay to speak to people in such a way. Let's put that to the side.
So you both made sasacrifices.
I know I'm not saying he hasn't.
Okay.
But it's just like, at what point is Alexis allowed to be like, I'm exhausted? At what point?
What point is he allowed to say it?
I hear you. This sounds exhausting. I'm exhausted hearing this, so I can only imagine what this is like for y'all. If this is repetitive, a pattern, right?
It is.
The goal for today is to talk about trust and intimacy. Like, how can we build intimacy? How can we establish or work on trust?
She's done.
And like, this is sort of what's happening every day. And I'm curious, like, is this part of the barrier to being sexually intimate with one another? Alexis, why do you think that you guys haven't had sex yet?
Right now, if I'm being honest and transparent, I feel like this conversation is very inconducive to my mental health. And it's overbearing. And I'm not a fan of it right now because of unrealistic expectations on what it takes to be a wife to a stranger within a month.
Now, this is take 2 of the narcissistic behavior where said person feels as though they're allowed to completely ignore the authorities' question and answer a completely different line of questioning. Completely different. Like this. When the doctor was talking and I said, when she was saying that we need to figure out a new road towards trust and intimacy, my man's was like, you know what?
Right.
He was in it. Old girl, on the other hand, was still with her hand in the braids. Hand in the braids, leaned over, not at attention, like her body's all relaxed, not caring, looking away from the scenario, basically thinking in her mind, F these two.
So good.
No?
I agree.
F these two, man.
That's perfect.
Now one of them want to hear it the way I'm saying it. Mm-hmm. Because what you're saying is foolishness. What you're saying is destructive. Like you so lost you don't even know, which was stemming exactly from the club bopping, thought rocketing, stupid, ignorant, wanting to be narcissistic ass that you are. And part of me wants to delve so deep into her past and like without her there, particularly without her there, ask all of her family questions, all of her previous suitors' questions, all of her teachers' questions. I would ask them a lot of questions that would guide me to an accurate answer as to where the root of all this is from. Where the root of this, not only distrust, because I don't even think you trust yourself. Because if you trusted yourself with how genuine you were within this actual process / marriage, you would have no problem being intimate with this man at all. But if your mind is still focused on suitor 6 and suitor 7,
So good.
they put you in the corner. You know what I mean? They stressed you out. So you like that. And there's probably, I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know. There's that toxic dude that treats you so bad that got you in here. You did not want to be a wife coming into this at all. You set yourself up for failure. And then you had to sacrifice this good dude to show it. To test your little litmus test, your little litmus paper. Yeah, no, that marriage is too acidic for me. Too acidic. Gotta get that pH balance. No, I'm just teasing, but at the same time, I'm for real. Like, what's wrong with you? Which leads me back to where are your parents, man?
I think they only show her mother. They don't show her father. Her mother and her sisters. I could be wrong though.
Oh, and you surrounded by women? Oh God, that echo chamber is deep.
Here's what I like. The shutdown. It wasn't going your way. So now it's inconducive to your mental health.
Pouty.
I would argue, right? Communication, the word of the day, is you get a person who has no benefit from either of you two saying, maybe your way of thinking is kind of screwed, right? Your mental health is unstable to begin with.
She even said, I'm exhausted listening to you. Go ahead. So bad.
The only way I can imagine that, as somebody who's like introverted and just hearing certain things does drain energy, is that whatever they're saying, you are trying to bite back your snaps.
Yes.
And that's the problem. Why are you snapping?
Dude.
Nothing that he was saying. He was polite in this game. She was polite in her game.
She wasn't listening to be a part of the conversation. She wasn't listening to be a healthy communicator. She didn't want to listen.
She wanted to be heard.
She wanted to wreck shop. And she wanted to do it in a way that would cause him to never ever question her judgment again. Her decision, never question her decisions again. Let her be free. Now. Not in this house.
So wait, let's go back, because you said something pretty important. You said this conversation's not conducive to your mental health.
No.
How is your mental health suffering right now? This is important.
I feel isolated. I feel alone. I feel unheard. I feel dismissed by both of you. The fact that because I want to hang out with my friends for 2 hours once a week, I'm all of a sudden the unfit wife is obscene.
Where are you hearing
obscene.
that? Where did you hear that you're an unfit wife?
So for me to not want to spend time with my husband all the time, that's what I'm hearing. At any point during this conversation, there's never been a solution to, hey, maybe twice a month with your friend. There's never been anything other than, this is why you're not correct, Alexis.
He said at any point in this conversation, was there ever a solution to be offered? The majority of the conversation is being held by you, madame. You stopped this man from talking. You've even interrupted the doctor speaking. So the main component to the conversation, which is you talking like a lecturer. So
and you're isolated.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Huh? And how can you say you're not heard? They stopped talking for you. Miss, no.
She feels isolated and putting words in people's mouths. You're not listening to
I like how you included the doctor in your food. Get out of town.
So I think that we didn't get to a part of like what's the compromise, because we were trying to understand.
And then we switched to
why
intimacy
is this
and
an
trust.
issue?
Still talking over the doctor.
And this is not even a conversation, so we're gonna go to bed mad about a conversation that was never solved.
That's not why we're gonna go to bed mad. You basically just say you don't want to be married to me. You don't think that hurt?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, Justin, genuinely.
Lies.
And I appreciate that, but you said it already.
I know. I know, husband. I do know I said that.
Got it.
First off, call the ring coming off. Secondly, do not condescendingly call me husband like you calling me the B word, like you calling me son, like you got the knife to my throat or something, right? Like I'm supposed to just cower down right now. Like you don't understand. The hair on the back of my neck is standing all the way up right now for this one. You don't understand, because here's the issue, right? Women like that have this thing in their spirit where they really, really are convinced that they will not get pounded in the face by a dude. It is only because we have some sort of self-respect, respect for the law, and respect for our mothers, if not any other female that we could just... Hey, Pam Grier, I don't care. Which was gorgeous. Anyway,
it's gorgeous.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
That distracted
Coffee?
me. But it doesn't make sense to me that you would... I'm mad at you.
Scratching his leg.
I'm mad at you, cuz. I'm mad at you, cuz. Like, she is really, really, really trying it. You are here for the show. That's what you was here for originally. You were not here to find like somebody that really was devoted to the idea of marriage and being with someone for the rest of their lives. He is the type to carry you from the bed to the bathroom, back to your bed, wash you and cleanse you and feed you. That is him. That is he. You, on the other hand, would put him in the water and let him drown. That's you. No respect for life. Nobody taught you how to love, how to give and receive love. Where's your copy of 5 love languages? Where's your copy of your paperwork for going to therapy before this? You were not healed from your previous trauma.
Man.
And it's his fault. You beating up this man. You're sacrificing it. You're wasting this man time.
Man.
Get out of here.
So
With
good.
your stink head.
Speaking gold.
Don't make sense, man. But hey, guess what? You're getting paid to be on TV. Isn't this great? Yeah. Marketing your brand. Yeah. You're going to do so well after this. Successful. Independent woman. With a bunch of cat.
Justin, you took your ring off. Did you see that, Alexis?
I'm not surprised.
But do you know why I took the ring off?
Why did you take the ring off, Justin?
Because of that comment. You basically just told me that you don't think you're ready to be married to me. You're ready to be
that's
married.
That's a negative thing, right?
And you don't like that affected my emotions.
I understand that, and I'm just telling my truth. That's it.
So that hurt you.
Hell yeah,
when she
it
said
hurt.
that. And you knew if you took your ring off, that would hurt her. It's symbolic. You taking your ring off, right, is an act of, that's what you felt like you needed to do in the moment. That is something that when we're married, right, like we don't get to just decide, oh, I'm not married right now. That pissed me off, so I'm taking my ring off.
Here's what I'm going to say. I understand where the doctor's trying to come from, but you're being such a woman right now. You're being a woman right now. Here's my take on this, right? The man was just told by this faux wife that she don't want him. He's anticipated it though. You understand what I'm saying? The man was already fiddling with the ring.
Yes,
I told y'all he was fiddling with the ring. The woman has never gave him a security blanket in this relationship yet.
I like
that picture. That picture of a little smooch is nothing. I mean, excuse me. Let me not say that. That is a window into intimacy. That is a window. Because I love holding my woman's hand. I love that. I love kissing.
Security
I
blanket.
love that. But you gave them no warm and fuzzy in between. Matter of fact, let the man smash. Like, you let all these other dudes smash, but this man actually got a ring on you, though. But he can't smash. You sleep, cuz. You sleep. If you would have gave him the sloppy toppy, I guarantee you my mans would have at least tried to work with it.
He ain't lying, man.
If you would have gave him that gok 3,000
lying.
times 12, my mans would have been like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Maybe I loved my dog a little too much.
Right.
Maybe I babied him. Maybe I babied him in our seclusion.
Y'all brothers know he ain't
Maybe
lying.
I was a bit apprehensive. Maybe I jumped the gun, bae, on putting the ring down, bae. He wouldn't even have done that. He would have waited until the makeup sex. He would have seen. I would wait to see where your head's at. You see what I did there? That was a good one.
Because the ring is hold on.
All right, sorry.
The ring is a symbol of your marriage, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so in that moment, you took your ring off to symbolize how you were feeling.
I guess.
Because you felt hurt. You felt like in that moment she told you he's not ready to be married to you. So you, all right, I'm taking my ring off.
The way I took it is that like that was her answer.
I need you to understand that just because I said I don't know if I'm ready to be married to you particularly, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue to try. That just means that I don't know if I'm ready to continue in the state that we are in for the rest of my life.
Lies. That's not what you said.
So you're willing to try.
Yes.
She's skating.
You're not, even though you're not yet ready to be married to him, you're willing to continue trying.
Yes.
She's skating, trying to keep face. Lies.
To make the relationship work.
Yes.
Justin, do you buy that?
No.
I mean, actions speak louder than words.
That's a no.
So I think that she's hearing that as the only action you have to look at is that she's gone to the club or she spends time with her friends.
No.
And that's indicative to you of her not trying.
No, it's the conversation that we have about it.
It's not that I don't want her to spend time with her friends, but like, I ain't gonna force her to spend time with me.
And genuine.
You know what I'm saying? Her friends come first. She gonna hang out with her friends regardless.
Baby,
She's gonna do it.
How do you say that when you never even, there's never been an opportunity for me to say, you never said no.
That's a problem.
And if I had
There's
said
never
no,
been
what would you have said?
I'm staying home. You haven't even given me that option.
You mentioned that you feel rejected when she does this. And I'm curious if it's hard for you to be direct with her because there's a fear of rejection.
He ain't even got the goods yet, so yes.
Yo, remember when we were talking about some of these women behaviors being enabled by men that fear rejection, and so it was like most men you just go out and just get rejected and get that fear out of. Justin, I love him in my heart. He a good dude, 100%. But you can see just from his interactions, he talks to men differently. For the women, even like the other wives, he's a little more polite. Hey, I want to be nice to you. You ain't got to be nice to everybody. The person that your wife is supposed to be, that friend, the reason why she going out and getting that other friend, her friends ain't gonna sit there and keep telling her what she want. They're gonna find some disagreements if they're real friends. We cool?
Yes.
Because we disagree. And all my friends that I'm cool with now.
I don't think she got friends like that.
I don't think we've ever met them, but I imagine in most cases, the friends that I have don't have a problem disagreeing with are the friends I want to be around because I know they won't. They're not afraid to tell me something.
No, I understand where you come from when you say that because I've listened to you and how you've made certain choices in your character. Your character choices also are evident in your friend choices.
Right.
So therefore, I don't believe that her character that she has chosen is putting her in the mindset to choose wonderfully helpful people that will help with her relationship. She has had these same friends through 7 suitors. And none of those friends can say, hey, girl, you might be doing XYZ. You might want to try a little different with number 4.
I'm gonna say one thing because of I think you're mostly right, but I'm gonna say because of the fact we seen her shut down, and she's just like y'all dismissing me. I feel like
she's also said if I don't get what I want, I'm out.
Yeah, I think she got friends that she done cut them off before, and she just eventually weaseled back into them.
Okay,
so I think
friend zones are easier to do that, to mend and be able to peace offering your way back into graces and good graces. Relationship though. That's a bigger pill to swallow.
Fair.
Because you've been intimate or not intimate.
She ain't sleeping with that brother because that brother ain't putting his foot on his neck, metaphorically, figuratively, however you want to take it.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah. You are correct because he is not striking the nerve.
Her 7 suitors probably did that for sure.
Like the dirty dude that she's mad at.
Fair. Yep.
Not the suitors. This man, the man that she want, ain't never dropped a hint that he wanted to marry her.
You feel that she's being disrespectful and not sort of hearing what makes you feel uncomfortable and changing her behavior. Yeah. Now you're in a marriage. Might your behavior need to change? Might both of your behaviors need to change because you're no longer single people?
She's trying to say, okay, yes, sir. There's some behaviors that you need correcting. You need to be able to be forward in your speaking and say things so that you're not instead of keeping it in out of fear. But here's the issue, right? If we were to rewind the film, right? When they were together, just the two of them, right? He actually did exactly that. He properly and in a healthy manner communicated his concerns. My dear, I just want to ask you, why do you need to go to the club every week with these girls? Why is it, what is it? Just help me understand, because you just saying I can't be underneath you 24/7. That's not really, we have already established that that's not factual. So therefore, I need something better than just you saying you don't want to be underneath the guy that you're trying to spend the rest of your life with.
Your life.
Oh,